We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They go play action with Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
Second and 10. Here's Dart. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Johnson, the intended target, and it's third down. You look at this Packers defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move it to the top 5.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Dart. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And inches at the 32-yard line.
Ready? 60. 70 Ranger. Take go.
To throw is Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Here we go.
And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Israel Abanikanda. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Loving the Packers Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Ready. Hut.
Love, they go play action now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Strikers. 3-3. Down. Hut.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Throwing. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Well, this defense for the Giants, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Well, and that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 11. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it. Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Cougar 19.
To throw now, Dart. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Giants at 3 and 7 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again is Dart. They'll set up the screen to Urbana Campbell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Play fake, and here's Dart. He has Hyatt over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Israel Abanikanda, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Love now. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9.
Set, ready. 10 black. Field green.
Love looking to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Yellow, 22. Spike, 60. Cut.
They go with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Ready. Red 45. White. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. But when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, They've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Striker, 3-33. Yellow, ready.
Here's Love. Quick slant to Watson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, the end can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow, 43. Black ultra.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked all pretty well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing his Dart. He gets this one to Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll give now to Abanikanda. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants! Israel Abanikanda on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Blue strike, yellow. Set.
Play fake. Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's Daniel Whelan now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Dart, completed to Hyatt. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But
you don't want to.
No, but everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Johnson's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and let a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a New York
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Dart. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gano for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down, Packers.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 9. Oh, design run for their wideout. Oh, and this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Taking it about the 16. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Dart. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Dart. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Hyatt, 79 yards. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers, nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And they'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd down and 8.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Yellow, 40, ready.
Throwing. Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
To kick off for New York.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Now Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 68 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll run it with Abanikanda. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Dart. The 20. 10. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 41 yards. And the Giants have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun, Love. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Love. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Tracy going to get it on first down. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 39-yard line.
Here's Abanikanda. 91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL, heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as it takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Jackson Dart, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Packers nothing. Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up fourth down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on for the fifth time here today. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. And got his man complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Gano the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of point. On the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Love. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a success.
Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. McManus's point after is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here's Jamie Gillen down as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And the Packer first down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Love now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Going back to Love.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And finally marked down at the 23. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Green Bay.
Shot, 17. Ready. 10 black. Set.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Yellow, ready.
Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Come on, ready.
Love looking to throw it. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. And you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. Play action now. Dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant